got this book in from the library. This is the David Levithan book I was talking about the other day, How They Met and Other Stories. I had forgotten what it was called, but I remembered the cover, so that's good. I also got this. This is a very exciting letter from my nerd-fighting pen pal, who I found through your pants. It is funny to say that out loud, isn't it? Anyway, I had one letter from her, so this is the second letter. And it's very, very exciting, but it's a bit odd, because people say, oh, how did you find your pen pal? And you say, we met on the internet. And I always find that stigma kind of sad, really. Because the fact is, the internet gives me faith in humanity. Now, the first reason for this is the fact that whatever you're into, there is a place for you on the internet. There are places for people who love public transit. There are places for people who like sheep. There are places for people who are being abused. There are places for people who aren't getting the sex education they need. There's places for everybody, and I feel like even though people say that the internet is a dangerous place, the fact is, if you're smart about it, the internet can be the safest place in the world. The second reason, I think, is that despite the number of trolls and nasty people that are out there, I feel like in general, people on the internet act pretty civilly towards each other. I mean, when you think about it, there's a lot of people out there on the internet, and for the most part, it doesn't go up in flames all that often. I suppose you could say the same thing about our everyday society. There's a lot of people out there, and often it's kind of amazing that it actually works. So, since the internet is just an extension of our real-life society, I guess it makes sense that it would work too. But it's still pretty impressive. And then there are the communities. Projects like the Vlogbrothers, The Beckoning of Lovely, Post Secret, 1 Million Giraffes, Improv Everywhere. Everywhere you look, there are people making awesome and beautiful things. Just because. And then the communities that develop around these projects are really strong because they stem from things that people are genuinely interested in. One reason I love Nerdfighters so much is that even though I've never met most of them, I can pretty much take it as a given that if I do meet them, we'll be friends. Being able to approach other strangers with such a positive attitude is amazing and something you don't come across all that frequently. So much of what I've been trying to do over the past year is to see other people as variations on myself, to imagine them complexly, for lack of a better expression. Every so often I catch moments of clarity in real life, when a friend or a teacher or a stranger acts just as I would, and it's as though I could be them. Mostly we're all just trundling along through life, trying to be happy, leaving things behind as we go. And the honesty of the things left behind on the internet helps me see into people through the cracks more and more frequently. And the more I see through these cracks, the more I see the people within, the more I believe in us, in humanity.